Yes, they did. Yes, I did. Who did? These phenomenal women. And Miss Reynolds, better off reading every day. Bored. Hi, boys and girls. You know who it is. Today's book is You're Phenomenal by Cam Vivi Verdi. Little Miles played while his mother talked on the phone to a friend. Miles noticed that her face lit up when she said the word phenomenal, and he wondered what it meant. When Miles's mom hung up the phone, he rushed over and tugged at her leg. He looked up at her with his big brown eyes and asked, "Mommy, am I phenomenal?" His mother flashed a huge smile and said, "Yes, honey." Do you know what phenomenal means? Yes, Mommy, Miles said slowly. Phenomenal. Miles' mother picked him up, put him on her lap, and gave him a big kiss on his cheek. Yes, Miles, you are a phenomenal little man. But what does that mean, Mommy? Miles, do you remember when you had to sing a song in your preschool class and you practiced every day and sang aloud with your class? And even though you missed some words at the show, you didn't stop singing and you stayed on the stage? Yes, Mommy, I remember. Well, that's what phenomenal means. Now let's start getting you ready for bed. What else, Mom? Do you remember when you wanted to learn how to kick a ball for soccer, and even though you were frustrated, you practiced and practiced every day and never gave up? Yes, Mom, I remember. Well, that's also phenomenal. Anything else, Mom? Do you remember when your friend at school fell and hurt his knee and you helped him get up and walked him to the teacher and gave him a hug? Yes, Mom, I remember that too. Well, that's also phenomenal. So, phenomenal is like being really, really, really awesome. Yes, Miles, that's exactly what it means. Mom? Yes, Miles, you're phenomenal. Miles's mom hugged him tight and kissed him on the head and pulled the covers over him as he closed his eyes. Good night, my phenomenal little guy. Miles smiled and nestled under his cover and drifted off to sleep. The end, boys and girls, of You're Phenomenal by Cam Vivi-Verdi, illustrated by Mike Motts. Now, boys and girls, I usually say to you, I chose this book, but I feel like this book chose me, and I'll tell you why. Throughout making these reading videos, I also have an Instagram, which I post all of the books that I read, and I tell a little story about them, and then people will give you feedback and stuff like that. And on Instagram is where I met this author, where I saw this book. She is all about the reading, and she has a phenomenal way of spreading the love of reading with something called We Should Read. Just that simple. We should read. You can go onto Instagram and you can look it up and you will find her there. She is an author of many books and also herself a phenomenal woman. I would have never met this lady had it not been for reading on YouTube, having an Instagram, and being quarantined with COVID-19. So one of the spectacular things that came from COVID-19 was having to figure out a way to stay in touch with my kids. And with that, I started reading online, putting them on my YouTube and Instagram, and getting to know people and getting to meet all different people. And that's where I met Cam Vivi-Verdi, the author of this book. And it has been one of the most beautiful journeys that I've had so far with my readings. I would say I'm up to 180 something book. And when I received a special gift from my students of a gift card to Amazon, the first thought I had was to order something that was going to make us happy. Not just me happy, but us happy. And I went ahead and I ordered her book and her books. And that's why I'm reading it to you today. So bad things happen, and then good things come from the bad things that happen. And though we've been quarantined and stuck in the house and all of these things that we have not thought were good, some good did come out of it. And for me, that was meeting this author. So boys and girls, it is Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. And I would like to say to you, if you have the opportunity to go to your local library and take out this book or purchase it or get it or give it as a gift, please go ahead and do so, because everyone needs to know that they are phenomenal, just like the young person in this story. It has been my pleasure, and when I started out, I said, yes, we did, and that is because all of the women on my shirt are phenomenal, just like you. Bye. Go get phenomenal if you're not phenomenal already.